This is not just a machine. This is a mountain-eating giant. Designed to cut through solid rock and carve the unseen world beneath our feet.
This entire underground factory exists for one purpose: to build the world's biggest tunnel boring machine.
Tolerance must be perfect. Even 1 millimeter matters.
This machine is wider than a city street and heavier than a battleship.
Construction never stops. This giant is built 24 hours a day.
At the front, a rotating monster that will crush mountains.
It will operate where no sunlight reaches kilometers underground.
This is engineering at its absolute limit.
And this is how it's made.
Beneath the surface of the Earth, an industrial city comes alive.
Every inch of this underground factory is mapped, controlled, and engineered for one machine.
No safe checks, no work. This machine shows no mercy.
Temperatures reach thousands of degrees. One mistake could destroy months of work.
Inside this factory, danger is always 1 second away.
This is an underground environment. Air, heat, and fire are controlled like a spacecraft.
If anything goes wrong, every worker must be out in under 90 seconds.
The machine isn't the only thing breathing down here. The factory itself is alive.
Even moving parts inside this factory requires military-level coordination.
Before the giant can be born, the battlefield must be perfectly prepared.
Every giant begins as raw material, steel strong enough to fight a mountain.
At over 1,500 degrees Celsius, steel becomes liquid power.
Hard enough to cut rock.
Flexible enough not to crack.
Millions of tons of force, shaping steel that will never bend underground. These rings will become the armor of the machine.
Even at this scale, precision is measured in microns.
Steel is scanned inside and out. Hidden flaws are unacceptable.
Every piece is traceable. Every part has a history.
From fire and pressure, the building blocks of a giant are ready.
This is the business end of the tunnel boring machine.
Inside the cutter head is a steel skeleton designed to survive non-stop impact.
Each cutter takes the full force of the mountain.
These discs are harder than the rock they will destroy.
The secret isn't slicing rock, it's crushing it until it gives up.
Once this spins underground, there's no second chance.
Every cutter is cooled, lubricated, and constantly monitored. Each cutter is tested beyond real-world limits.
This is controlled destruction. A rotating wall of steel built to never stop.
Special coatings reduce wear and extend the life of the beast.
If this is off, if this is off, the whole tunnel is off.
Balance is everything when thousands of tons begin to spin.
This is the last thing solid rock will ever see.
The heart of the machine is ready. Now it needs power. At the center of the machine, a bearing the size of a small house.
This bearing must carry thousands of tons while spinning non-stop underground.
Slow, steady, 1 millimeter at a time.
If this alignment fails, the machine fails.
These motors don't race, they push with relentless force. Tens of thousands of horsepower, converted into pure rotational pressure.
Gear ratios slow the spin and multiply the torque.
Without constant lubrication, friction would destroy everything.
This much power demands total respect.
The first rotation, a critical moment.
Every vibration tells a story. Engineers listen closely.
Heat must stay balanced, or metal begins to fail.
When something goes wrong underground, stopping fast can save lives.
This system is built to overpower solid mountain.
The giant can now turn, and nothing underground can stop it. This is the armor, the shell that keeps the earth out.
Each weld must survive crushing ground pressure non-stop.
This steel holds back an entire mountain.
These cylinders don't pull, they shove with unimaginable force.
This is how the machine moves, one brutal push at a time.
Hydraulic pressure turns fluid into muscle.
Too much pressure, and steel can explode.
The shield is constantly monitored, every second underground. This force is strong enough to push a skyscraper sideways.
Now armored, the giant is ready to advance.
Breaking rock is only half the battle. Removing it is the real challenge.
This rotating screw controls pressure and keeps the tunnel alive.
In EPB mode, pressure is balanced like a living system.
Speed controls pressure, pressure controls safety.
If this system jams underground, the tunnel can collapse.
Tons of material moved every minute without stopping.
Every stone is watched, every blockage predicted. Engineers prepare for failure before it ever happens. What was once solid mountain is now debris.
This is how a mountain disappears, piece by piece.
Deep underground. This is where the giant is controlled.
Thousands of data points, analyzed every second.
You don't feel the rock, you read it.
The machine feels stress, heat, vibration, before humans ever could.
Artificial intelligence predicts what the mountain will do next.
Pressure's climbing. Slow the screw, reduce thrust.
Every command travels from brain to muscle in milliseconds.
Training prepares crews for the worst. Underground, there is no escape. The machine never sleeps. Neither does the mountain.
When everything is aligned, the giant moves forward.
Oh! You can't move a machine like this during the day. Oh!
Every turn is calculated. Every mistake is catastrophic.
This isn't transport, it's a military-style operation.
Clearance is less than 6 inches. Keep it steady.
The journey above ground ends. The real challenge begins below.
One wrong move, and thousands of tons are lost forever. This is where the giant is rebuilt, piece by piece.
Hold it now. Hold it now.
Once assembled underground, there is no turning back.
The giant has reached the mountain. This is the last moment of calm before the mountain fights back.
Cut ahead, stand by. Thrust ready.
For the first time, steel meets stone. The disc cutters don't slice, they crush. Rotation breaks the rock. Thrust forces the machine ahead.
This is controlled violence, engineered precision.
In EPB mode, pressure keeps the tunnel from collapsing.
Too much pressure, the ground lifts. Too little, it caves in.
The mountain leaves the tunnel 1 ton at a time.
As the machine moves forward, the tunnel is built behind it.
This cycle repeats thousands of times. Every system talks. Every failure is predicted. Progress is slow, but unstoppable. Maintenance happens underground, under extreme pressure. What was once solid rock is now infrastructure.
This is homogeneous geometry. Is how humans conquer geography.
System stable. She's cutting clean.
Built from fire, powered by science. Machines like this don't just dig tunnels. They reshape the world beneath our feet.